Hello. Just working. Okay. I'm just checking something real quick. Okay. Okay. So, it will be doing some lethal company. However, I have created a wheel which will add random debuffs. Doing it a new day. And we will not be doing this because it's a challenge. We'll name it debuff. And if in case you're wondering what the wheel is, it is
Welcome to your first day on the job.
It is this thing right here.
This is your very own autopilot ship, where you will eat
It
and sleep for
is
the
just gonna
duration
be
of your
base,
contract.
and I'm gonna keep it small, but
Make yourself at home.
it's gonna be there.
To complete the onboarding process, you will want to check the instruction manual and sign into your ship's computer terminal.
But
We trust you will be a great
because
asset to the company.
it's the
Great
first day,
asset
we
to the
must
company.
choose a random debuff.
Asset to the company.
Which I have a bunch, and if you want to post any in chat, I would love that. So this one means that we cannot use the fireworks. Just hold on. Gotta want to see chat, but it's not showing up. But I'm just gonna move this back real quick. Yeah. Now, where the heck is chat? I'm just check. I want to see chat, but I can't. Okay. Well, here's chat. Okay. I do have chat up. So I'll be able to see you guys while you chat. Now, before we start, I will let you know that if you want to add any things to the debuff wheel, you can. All you gotta do is type in chat what you want, and I might add it to the wheel depending on what it is. I'm okay. So our first thing is no fire exit. Some maps it's gonna be a lot harder. Really just depends. And the only thing I really buy is a shovel, So and I do have a debuff for that, but I just did a lot of generic ones, so if you want me to send the wheel in chat, I can. Why are there so many trees? Oh, there it is. Okay. I wanted to get the shovel, because this is gonna be my only saving grace here. Except the fact that it can be taken away from me for an instant. Um, I plan to stream for about 3 hours as well. And instead of using a flashlight, I normally scan. I'm not covering that axle yet, as I pretty much have no oh, back trip. I just set it to the side. Okay. Well, just keep going through. Gosh. Okay. Okay. Why is there just nothing? Never mind, that is something. In here? Nope. I'm just gonna grab this flask. I'm gonna try and head back now. That is not the way back. I am most definitely lost. Pretty sure just head straight back. Might have to turn left and then right. Yep. On each map there is normally a fire exit you can use. Really just depends. And the nerf that I have makes it so that I can't do that. Even if I spot it, I can't use it. And that includes inside the building. Now, I am only one person, and I can't really do anything, so I, the only thing I can really do is wander with no guide. 2 keys. I don't think I want to grab that. Great, the worst item. And I'm just going to turn back now. Not because blobs are actually scary, but because I just don't want to deal with it. And it's gonna be hard to go around it, so I'm just gonna avoid it. Now, at this point, going in the fire escape would be very useful. However, the thing is that I can't go in the fire escape. So, yeah. Then I head back and get the other items. Could have dropped out the shovel, but I don't know why I didn't. And I just grab the remaining items and head back to the ship. This time I don't have any mods, but if you want to see mods, I would be happy to have some. For next stream that I do of this. Just tell me what to do. Tell me what to add. And by that I mean what mods. Because I would be happy to know what you guys enjoy, and I'd be happy to see what mods. No, I did. The grade does not really matter that much. I'm gonna be honest about that. Now, if you look at the best area, it tells you stuff that you have. And yeah, that's pretty much it. They're interesting by them. They're interesting if you're doing single player, but I'm not doing them on stream. Should also probably put any keys that I got in there. Because keys can be useful, but sometimes they're just not. And so, there's not really a good way to store them. 16 worth 12,092. I this is my this I just like going to this moon. It is my in my opinion, of course, one of the best free moons because it has a lot. It normally has quite a bit of loot, and well, I don't think it has the most amount of enemies, and that is fog. I'll go there after I loot. Still no fire exit. Because what I mean by a cycle is every time I sell to the company. Okay, there's landminer sentry. Now it's very easy to get lost in here, so it's always good to remember your way. The problem is that it's easy to get lost. So I already lost my way. I'm pretty sure they came. Okay, where they came from here. Oh, right. I went through a little section, and then I'm not risking that jump. Okay. I'm not going in the fog yet. I forgot that this way is not the way I want to go. And I just don't. Okay. I'm just making sure I do. Means we'll go up the stairs. No. Um. Okay, I'll risk the jump. I don't see anything else. Tea kettle. And a key. And then the abyss. Now, I feel like I got a good amount of loot now, so I will head back. If I miss this jump, I'm gonna be very disappointed. Okay. Left and then right. I'll be leaving behind the shovel and key. And just carry most of the heavier items first. Because I want to make it so the return trip is fast. so that way I have to deal with as little as possible. Because the longer that time goes on, the more enemies that are gonna spawn. No, great. Got it. Got the birds. I am going to scan this guy and then just not deal with him. So that way, if I ever come back, I can just start reading them at like the beginning of a stream. However, I don't really have anything set up for the beginning of a stream, so I guess this could be considered a practice run. Leave me alone. It's just not worth it at all. They're really just annoying. And start. And this is honestly a strange amount of blast to get in the beginning. Oh, we got another key, so we put it there. March still's good, so we'll go back to March. Which just means land down. Large axle, I'll just set that at the entrance. Pull it up. There's nothing there. This side just says nothing. Flask. Nothing here. Got it. That legitimately got. Okay. Yep. Just bad day. 'Cause I'm not looting anymore. I'm, mainly because I'm surrounded by hallways. And oh god, no, I'm ignoring the bees. The bees are very scary. Now, the items that they surround are very good. However, one bee can wipe, and there's nothing you can do. Because bees, you just can't kill them. You can't kill the bees. I mean, I don't know if you can stun the bees, and I'm certainly not trying. Because I'm not buying a stun thing just to test it on the bees. I'm just gonna accept that that was a bad day. Okay, 130. How much with this little corner and just a corner view? Okay. So
Report to the
this
company building
is
immediately to sell your
96.
scrap metal
So I
and other
need a
goods. You
34
have
item.
2 days left to meet the profit quota. You can use the terminal to route the autopilot to the company building.
Plastic fish. I just like selling the heavy items first because I don't like cause mainly because they're just annoying to carry. Okay, that's what I'm selling. Plastic fish. Oh, okay. And I sell. And that's the cycle. Now this one is the easiest cycle, and I feel pretty good without the fact that I could use the fire exit. Because now I start ship. Now it's time for another wheel. So I pull that out. And what are we going to get? That is, oh my. Okay. So if I find any mask, I gotta put them up to my face. This is only bad if I go to a moon with a mask. Ooh. Yeah, I'll go offense. There was just not a good one there, because everything was eclipsed or flooded. Which flooded is the worst option. Because I have to go in there and get some sort of loot. Otherwise, might not reach quota. However, Stormy can be bypassed by big bolts, and Eclipse just summons more enemies than usual. But Flooded, I really can't get past. It's just forced upon. And if you stay too long in water, you die and there's nothing you can do. Hold on. There. Okay, and it's dark. Darkness is not bad. Darkness is honestly. Oh, okay, landmine. If you hear like beeping of any kind, you really don't know if it's a landmine or a sentry until you found it. Landmines are much worse if you're in co-op. Because they can kill multiple people in their explosion. Though sentries are just a nuisance. Man, why is it so dark in this area? No, it's still not bad. I got a 70 worth item. Which is not common in this early game. And I can actually use a fire exit. They don't stack per cycle. So this is worth 20. Signs are probably the most sporadic cost of what I have found. They they can weigh a lot. Yep, I just don't want to deal with them. You can easily kill them, but they were recently made harder from an update, and right now I'm just not dealing with them. Nope. Of course, I do plan on killing, trying to kill one, but not right now. And this fire exit is not easy to reach, so I don't think I'll be able to show off this one either. But at least it's for a different reason. Now, if in case anyone is wondering what the weight does, it essentially adds, it decreases your speed and increases stamina usage. So it's just you want to keep that low. However, items cost a lot. Well, some items do. And so you want to try and equalize that. But sometimes it's just too hard. And that's and you just gotta walk slowly back, and that's all you can really do. I don't like getting on here with a heavy item. Like on some maps it's good, and on other maps it's just awful. In my opinion, this is one of the harder heavy the harder ones to get it on ship. Foggy is not bad, but I don't want it. So, Val. I don't like Val. I don't know, like, most people can find their way through, but I get lost so easily on Val. And the only thing I know is that the way I go is somewhere over here. Don't know where, just know it's here. And that's the main problem. And I already passed the main entrance. What? Why are there so many flasks? Like, there aren't normally this many flasks. apparatus room. I I'm glad it's nice and early to the entrance, so I might pick it up when I go to leave. But it's not a good idea to pick it up right away. Now that's the vast tunnel network, which I don't want to go into. So I feel like it's fire exit time. The fire exit is just down here. And it's just to a random room. But I can't enter it because the cycle changed. And I got a new one. I just don't see any items down there. Yeah, there's just nothing. And never mind, there's something that's gonna kill me. Krakens are scary. Yeah, I feel like now's a good time to leave. This was just not successful and I couldn't find any loot, but everywhere I went, there was just nothing. Even in the large loot rooms. And I mean, what am I supposed to do there? And the fact that I only got one item and there's a bracken. And there's no items pretty much within a large area that I can see. And no, I'm not going for apparatus. Never mind, I am. Because if I gotta get one item, it gotta be apparatus. Over here, up the stairs. Right there. And I bring my stuff back. Still not a good haul. So I'm walking instead of running on the bridge is because it does have a weight limit and I don't know what it is. Just be careful on the bridge. It is faster overall, but that can also just randomly happen. And it probably happens more often, more commonly, whenever you have weight. Just drop this here, drop this here, and put the next key in there. Close the door, then leave. Now, what I got for this time was only for the 3 main moons, but the thing is that I want to grab everything, and the masks, I'm making it so that I have to see them. Like, if I see them at all, I have to put them up to my face for 2 seconds. However, if it's the same mask, I don't have to, because I've already put that mask up to my face. March, for sure. And the reason why is because if I did have to, that would just be the worst one in general. And I probably wouldn't even want to go to any of the costly moons. And if I only had to pick it up, then there'd be no point in even picking it up, as I would have to put it on. So now there's a point to pick it up, pretty much. And I'm forcing myself to. Yep. Of course there's bees. Gift box. Just right there. Iron horn. I'll entertain you. And I'm surprised I haven't found more stuff yet. Yeah, I'm bringing these stuff back. The Manticoil is very, very scary sometimes. And it's even more scary on single player because you have to. There's no point in even getting loot once you see one. And the reason why is because if you look at it, then it doesn't move. If you don't look at it, which includes walls, it does move. So there is pretty much no point, because in order to get an item, you have to look at the item and press E. However, in order to do that, when one of those coil heads are there, well, guess what? You gotta look at them while looking at the item to pick it up. Okay. Yeah, I'm not doing any heavy scavenging now that I know that a coil head is there. They're just not worth it at all. Now, one of the big reasons why I decided to live stream this rather than just play, rather than just make a video on this, is because I have already been playing this game and I could not say this is the first time, so I couldn't explore it. And land, gotta get 224. Just no. This is 52. $89. $129. $177. Right. Okay, so 177. In order to reach quota, I'm going to need a 45 cost item. Though I don't think I have any 45 cost items. So I'm gonna bring a flask, which costs 19. That is 51 and not 47. Now if I get a second flask, that it's 43, so I need a 28 cost. Right. 47. this would be 24. No. Oh, gone horn. 46. Costs? Yeah, the yield sign. Okay. Yep. That is gonna be what I'm selling. Now, I know that this is not the fastest way, but but it clears so many large items out of the way to where it's worth it. Because large items are a lot more annoying. And start ship. And new cycle, new twist. Oof. This is not a good one. And in case anyone knows what picking up apparatus does, it it causes more monsters to spawn inside the building. Which is why people normally save it for last. Which is why it should not be which is why you shouldn't pick it up on site until you know you're ready. Least they can use the fire exit. Oh god. Hold on. So, does anyone have any idea for the challenge? Oh, I forgot to move that out of the way. Um, if anyone has any ideas for challenges, you can say them in chat. I won't get mad. Heck, I'll add it to the wheel if it's a good one for it. But, of course, it has to be reasonable. Man, I expected more to be in this sort of room. but plastic fish. This one's a bad one. Okay. Fish. So I don't really like traveling in the pipe areas because it's very easy to get lost there, and I'd much rather find my way back than be stuck. So I'm bringing this stuff back and taking a quick trip to the fire exit. I know that there can be a couple, I just don't know where they are. I do know where some of them are, not all of them. Pick you up later, you're a novice. You're a nice and easy one. That was just a lot of footsteps that I heard, and so yeah, I'm just gonna head back. Gosh, so many bad runs. You know, a couple in here are a lot worse than some others. One of them does include. One of them makes it so that you can't have a full inventory. Now, that one is not really that bad because you would only have to carry like 2 or 3 items at a time, which is not bad. But there are a couple on there that are just atrocious. Can't really do anything on this screen, which is why I'm just doing this. Okay. And now, moons. Everything except Titan. So I land. And then skin. Always check around because sometimes items can spawn there. This has already been more successful than most of the trips, so. And that's at the fire exit. I'm definitely surprised it didn't die from that. Yeah, I'm just gonna bring back some of the stuff I got, leave behind the shovel, take this, and this is gonna be a long trip back. Mainly because it's the weight I'm carrying. And both times it's gonna be a pretty decent amount the um because of the amount of items. Like this has been pretty successful. Metal sheets are probably one of the worst items in the game. They are very heavy, don't give a lot of cash, and 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 have a just annoying hitbox. As they are plates and they'll just go to the ground. But they have so low cash on average, I legitimately don't even know if they're worth it. Also, I'm just double checking that this way is the fire exit I saw. Oh, if it's a downstairs with no other exits other than one. Yep. Okay. No, there's. was worth it. Might as well go pick up the shovel, as I'm probably not going to come back. As I feel like I've gotten a good amount of loot this run. At least this run. Yep, I feel good about that one. One more day, and I'll be going back to March. Hmm. Huh. Honestly, would have expected there to be more. Nope. Turrets in in the staircase rooms, are very, and I mean very scary. And what do I mean by that? Well, they can pretty much shoot from the bottom floor to the top floor, and the only way you can escape is by wall. Which, there's not really a lot of wall here, so you end up having to have to leave the room. And that yellow backrooms looking room, that is a bracken room. Which I'm not dealing with brackens. And I really haven't found any, I really think that I've already found the only fire exit. So that means that the only ways that I can really go are the turret way, which is already a no-go, or just further, which I also don't really want to because I'm probably gonna get lost back there. So I'm fine with a little amount of loot this time. Might as well just do all my large items. And this time I should actually drop off my shovel. I did not mean I did that on purpose, on accident. I didn't mean to do that, but I went ahead and did it anyway. Okay. And then I just see how much money. Okay. So I need 111 more. I might as well just take all of my flasks and see how much they're worth together. 108. Okay. This one. What this? 24. This one is 41. This is a 19. I'm noticing all their individual values. So my best bet is to find a 27 or 22. Hmm. No, this one would not be. Okay. So 63. 111. So in order to do that, I would need a 2. Yeah, no, I'll just sell 4 items. 98. 1 flasks. That flask, and I'll be fine. And 20. Just don't care. Just give. Because I don't want to go through all of my items. There's just a lot of them. And that is enough. So it's time for another wheel spin. Which, okay. And you know what? I will shuffle it then spin again. Well, chat. Are you even on in chat? So, so chat. Which, what debuff would you like to give me? Cause I have to listen to what the first thing you guys say that's not ridiculous. What debuff do you want to give me? And if you don't give me one, I just keep going. I'll wait a couple of minutes. Maybe 2. I don't really have any of these. So does any of chat have any debuffs for me? because otherwise it just doesn't matter. I get the free. Though of course you can add it in the middle, but any debuffs? Okay then. Well, I guess I'm just going to move on. If you want to add a debuff, please say anything. So I don't feel right about this because I rerolled for chat only to get chat votes and chat isn't speaking. And everyone should be able to chat, I'm pretty sure, so I'm waiting for anyone to say anything. Oh, shovel. I'll just be waiting for chat to say a debuff. Which could happen anytime. Okay. I really don't understand why I did that. Door that I can't enter. Oh, looks like fire exit. Which the fire exit for this building is to the side, then up all the stairs. You can jump up quite a ways without taking fall damage, but from the very tippy top you will take fall damage. It's yikes. Just nothing. And I know that this is one of the easiest maps, but it felt more empty than usual. Hmm. You know what? This is going to be the last cycle. So I will end the stream soon. So as soon as the deadline ends, as soon as this deadline is reached and I get the quota done, I will be I will be ending the stream. Titan is the most expensive moon, and it has the most amount of both danger and oh right, it has the most amount of danger, most amount of items, and most of all, it's the best moon to go to for loot. However, the best moons to go to in general would be Rend and Die. But I feel like going to Titan, so Titan. The fire exit is also right next to the main entrance, which makes it very much helpful. That is a mask. Will not be picking it up. Well, actually, I can pick it up. I just don't want to put it next to my face. This is a very good loot room. I will just drop all of this off. Re-enter. Down here. And here. But this was a good. This was a good amount of loot. Ow. And the reason why I did not pick up the whoopee cushion is because I have received word that that acts like an infinite eyeless dog lure, which those things are already scary and I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to deal with an infinite loop. And I don't want to go to Titan. There's not really a good place. Rainy is probably the best one out of the ones that are have weather, but I feel like Assurance is just the best place. $14 for about 1,000. Not bad. Head down. I also easily get lost in this map, but it's a lot better knowing that I at least know where I'm going, rather than just blindly walking. This one at least is simple idea. And have the key. There's just nothing. Hello. Well, I can't find anything else. I might as well return these back to the ship. And the loot bug is what I would consider the loot bug. They are friend. They're they're just they're j- they're just them. Really, they're a friend. I like them. I will give them keys and only keys because I don't want them to take the goods. I don't want them to take the good goods. I want them to take the keys. And then they'll just leave me alone after I give them a key. They're not that bad. They're friendly. Hmm. Well, that was not good. And the problem is that I also don't know where the fire exit is on this one either. So there's pretty much no way for me to find more loot. I head to the company building. I it's taking some pull, but I should probably just sell all my large items and see. This should be close to like 300.
You're what keeps the company happy.
Okay. So that would be about 90. So this should be 300. I don't think that's how physics work, but okay. Ah, okay. So it should have like 318. Which means I need 188. Just crippled robot toys. 133. So I need the 55. Well, I mean, 16. I'll just do for the brush for 18. That should be it. We'll start ship, and that is gonna be close to the end of the stream. And to end it off, I'm just gonna have these open. I'm going to just look at all of these. Hmm. Yep. Yep. Well, that's the only ones which I haven't read, actually. And that is going to be the end of this stream. I hope you all enjoyed, and sayonara.